Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twins on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Memphis, Spanish rap, most want it.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's photo. You say you're counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, we're keeping it in the Falcons. Teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and off the Falcons side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They got 21 yards on the play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit on. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And this is it all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place is his favor, but you go out and score a touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They're cobbled together a yard there. Roy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on second down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredded paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We'll see the hurry up here.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
The kick is good.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find payment.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Set to return this. Trey Palmer. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Back at the 44-yard line.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down behind the sticks. Sends this to the end zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7. Young Hui Koo to kick
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And Walker firing over to take him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing from the gun here. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix working from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Teammates notice. when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. So it's out just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll work against the blitz. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We've set it down from 37. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're possibly able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard
To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 17.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Complete to
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of 7.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
That one's complete to London. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. Another one here to London. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Here's Hunt. Plays brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Killer is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fields this one at the 3. to get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. A lot of space ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll run now on second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense to the line for second down. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ultra. Go. Here we go. Set.
They motion the tight end over. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing on seconds. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Barkley trying this up the gut. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To pass on first and 10. Brought in right side. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
So much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all the...
And over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made. You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Penix on 1st down. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
38-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Back to Pitts it goes. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's Penix yet again. That one's complete, right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Penix working from the gun.
18-yard line.
Complete out to the right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Penix. one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the football playing for their season here. They're trailing. Second and 6 coming up here. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped at 3 yards. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
A yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throw is caught by the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On the double.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That run right there, that kind of feels like a missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
They go to Barkley again. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. That's their own 44-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 35.
On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
3rd down, it's Penix. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. From the red zone now. Brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 more
Working
yards.
quickly here.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Falcons 21. Young Wei Koo to kick off.
Yeah.